In this video, I'm going to show you how the process for opting into Play app signing looks like and what choices are available to you. Why are we talking about Play app signing, though? Well, modern Android distribution starts with the Android app bundle format. You build an app bundle from your Android Studio project and upload it to the Play console to publish your app. Now, a bundle is not installable on an Android device. Play uses that bundle to generate optimized APKs that will be sent to users' devices. We'll talk more about this process in the next video, but suffice to say, the APKs that are generated have to be signed before they can be installed. And so the need arises for a safe and secure way to store your signing key on Google Play's infrastructure that will be used for signing your app for distribution on your behalf. And app optimizations are not the only benefit. By not having to manage the key themselves, developers mitigate the risk of losing or leaking their app signing key. OK, let's jump straight in and see how the Play app signing enrollment process looks like. I'm going to show you two flows, one for newly created apps without any published versions, and one for existing apps. I'm here in the new Play console, and I've just started creating a new app. Let's name it Fresh Mad Skills app. It's an app and it's free. Confirm developer policies and go. Now, when I open the app signing page on the left nav, it tells me that in order to enable app signing, I actually need to create a release. I'll go ahead and do that in the internal track, since I don't want to release my sample publicly. Now, when I create a first release, you'll see that the first item here is actually Play app signing, and it's enabled by default. For most apps and games, the recommended and most secure approach is to click Continue. Google Play will generate an app signing key for you and store it safely. There are some advanced options too. When I open the advanced preferences here, you can see that by default, Play app signing will generate a new key for me, which is the most secure way to opt in. However, this choice is irreversible, meaning you cannot change your mind later without setting up a new app. And the key that's generated by Play is not downloadable through any means, neither in the Play console nor by contacting support, which means no one will be able to obtain it, even if they somehow gained access to your Play account. This is the recommended option. But not having access to the signing key might not be the right choice for everyone, particularly if you need to be able to sign your app with the same key locally, which you won't be able to do in this case. Fortunately, we have other options. The second one here is easy, so let me explain it really quick. If you have another app configured for Play app signing on your developer account, you can simply reuse its key. Please note that this is useful for certain scenarios, such as for sharing data between apps. However, if you're not using this functionality, it's a good idea to set up your apps with separate keys just to avoid any potential security or privacy risks. Moving on, now's the part where it gets interesting. Here, Play gives you the option to upload your own key that you already own locally. This is the only way in which you can retain the key and have Play use it for signing. Why would you want to retain your key? One reason for developers to do this is to be able to locally build and test apps with the same signature as the one Play generates. Of course, it's not strictly needed, as other alternatives exist for testing, such as using the App Bundle Explorer in Play console to download signed versions, using the internal testing track, or internal app sharing. We'll talk about these in one of the later videos in this series. Another reason is if you want to be able to distribute standalone APKs signed with the same keys to other stores, but again, it's not strictly required. You can use separate keys for different stores. Just remember that in that case, users won't be able to update apps using a different store than the one used to install it. Now I just wanted to go through a few of the things that we see here in the interface. First, the PEPK tool download. You will use it to encrypt the key for transfer to Play so that it can't be intercepted. Remember to always use the PEPK download that Play provides here for maximum security. And if you really want to verify what's going on in the tool, there's the source code download link too. Step 2 and 3 tell you how to run the tool and upload the encrypted key, but step 4 is really important. Even though it's optional, I highly recommend everyone do what it says and create a new upload key. Why? If you continue using your app signing key for your releases, you run the risk that, perhaps through human error, the key will leak. And there's not much you can do once it's out. You can't undo the damage. If you use a separate upload key just for signing the versions you produce on your machine and publish to Play, that key can be easily reset by contacting Play support. And even if it leaks, it can't be used by a malicious third party to create APKs impersonating your own. So I hope you understand why using a separate upload key is so important. Okay, let's move on to the last two options. Option 4 is the same as option 3 really, where you upload a key for Play app signing that you generate. However, it doesn't assume that you have the key in a Java key store file. You can just take the PEPK source code and integrate it with your custom key management server if you have one, then upload the resulting zip file. And the last option is to opt out of Play app signing for this app. If you opt out during your first release, you can change your mind later and opt into Play app signing by uploading your signing key even after you've released your app. Until you do, it is your responsibility to keep the key safe. Be warned, if you lose your signing key, there's nothing Google or anyone can do to help you recover it, and you won't be able to publish updates to your app. As promised, here's how this flow looks for an existing app that was published using self-signed APKs. In this case, because the app was previously released already, app signing can be enabled and configured on the app signing page here in the left nav. The first thing you'll notice is that the option to generate the key on Play infrastructure is missing. To opt into app signing, I'll need to upload my own app signing key. And not just any key, it has to be the one that was used to sign previous releases of the app. You can use any of the two methods that we've gone over when creating a new app, which are using the PEPK download that we provide to export a key from a Java key store, or taking the PEPK source code and using it with your own custom integration. There is another option here, though, that helps you streamline the process for existing apps. You can use Android Studio to export the key for you. Let's quickly switch to a project open in Android Studio. Now when I go to the Build menu and generate a signed bundle, I can tick this checkbox to export the key while building my release. Then choose that file for upload in the console and you're done. There is no functional difference between any of the three options here, as in each case you end up with a private key that was used for previous versions of the app uploaded to Play app signing. In each of the three options, you are also asked to create a separate upload key, which I suggest you do for increased security. And finally, remember that you won't be able to download the key that you just uploaded to Play. So think carefully if you still need it for the reasons I outlined earlier in this video. Otherwise, consider deleting the key or putting it into safe storage to minimize the risk of leaks. That's all for this video. I hope you learned the pros and cons of each of the choices you make when opting into Play app signing. But if you have any additional questions, I recommend you read my article on Medium, conveniently titled Answers to Common Questions about Play app signing. The article goes into more detail about some of the more advanced features of Play app signing, such as the ability to upgrade compromised keys for new installs. Enjoy the rest of this playlist, where we'll talk more about app bundles and the types of delivery optimizations they enable, thanks to the ability to sign apps on the server. Enjoy!